Hi there, it's Babs from Yarn Academy, and today we're going to continue growing our brioche knowledge by working on from our basic brioche here to a cabled version. Now the first cable I'm going to show you is a simple single cable movement, and I will be showing in a separate video 2 rows of brioche being switched left to right, front to back. So we'll just start with the process. It's a very straightforward process, as long as you keep in mind that you will be moving 3 stitches for each 1 cable stitch. So we'll show that in reality. So we're going to pop the yarn forward. We're going to create a brioche knit as we do normally, so that we're now going to start to cable this second stripe of knit. I'm going to use a 9mm needle, which is just 1 size down from the 10, and I'm going to slip the next 3 stitches. So that is the slip stitch, the yarn over, and the slip stitch from the previous row, and I'm going to pop those to the back for now. And now I'm going to work the next stitch. So we bring the yarn forward, slip, yarn over, and knit the 2 together. And we're then going to, now you can either return these stitches onto your left needle, or I prefer to slide them through my cable needle to the other end and just work straight off of the cable needle. So we just move everything else out of the way. So this is the cable needle with the 3 stitches, and this is the main right needle. So as before, we bring our yarn forward, we slip the stitch, and then we knit those 2 together, which can be, the larger your yarn, the tighter that will be. So what we do, once we've done the cable turn, we continue on working to the end of the row as we have done before. And I will work a couple of rows of just straight brioche, and I'll show you that cable in a moment. Here we are, and I've knit 3 rows on, so I'm now back to the front of the starting row where I did 1 brioche, and then I started to do the cable. And as you can see, we've got the cable moving across at the front, and it's moving across at the back. What we're going to do is work two plain brioche stitches, and then we're going to be twisting this one over to the left by bringing it to the front. So we'll work that process again. So we knit, yarn forward, work our brioche stitches as before, slip purlwise, knit the 2 together with a yarn over, slip, knit 2 together with a yarn over, slip, knit 2 together with a yarn over, and now we're going to take our next 3 stitches to the front. So we'll slide those onto whatever we're using for our cable needle. Keep that to the front of our work. Yarn over, and we're going to take this loosely. We're going to slip, going to knit 2 together, and then we're going to work from our cable needle. So we're going to slip, and then we're going to knit the 2 together. And then we knit the last stitch in the row. So we'll now knit all of this as per normal. So we have a knit 1, slip, yarn over, knit 2 together. And this is slightly tight because this is the cable stitches that we've just completed. As long as you're not keeping that tension too high, you'll be able to work through that quite fine. And then we just continue knitting all the way across. create our cabling effects. So I'll just continue on for another couple of rows, but as you can see, we've got a very, very definite cable off to the left here. So we have a neat cable going around the back where we've taken the cable needle to the back of our work, and we have an equally neat cable coming to the front where we brought our cable needle to the front of our work for a right lean and a left lean. So that is how you work with the 3 stitches in one for a single cable movement. And you can just repeat those cable stitches to create your rope effects and so forth with a pattern. And what I'm going to do now is work a few more rows in plain, and then I will show you how a double cable looks for both directions in a moment, and that's going to be in a separate video for you. Yeah.